here's mine. I have a backwards calculator, but I think you have a forwards one, but either way you'll figure it out because it's just doing logs in your calculator. So let's go turn my calculator on. Good job. Okay, so for the first one, our thing was log 81 over log 3. So you're going to go to your calculator, and for mine I have to do the number first. So I'm going to do 81 log divided by 3 log equals 4. So that's just confirming. We already knew what the answer was, but we just need to confirm it. So that's how you would write it. And so now click pause. Or, well, don't click pause, but okay. Now I'm going to write out the... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out the answers, and when I say click pause, and then when you're done with all of them, then you can check your answers. So ready? Not ready, because I have to write down the answers. So I'm going to guess, okay, you can just like watch my wall as I write down the answers, and you can do the problems, and yeah. So I'm doing number 2. I'm not going to do the setup for all of them. I did it for the first 3, but I think you get the idea. I'm just going to write the answers. Okay, so if you're not done, go ahead and pause. But if you are done, here are the answers. So number 1, as we said, was 4. Number 2 is 1 point, there's a point there, 1.771. Number 3 is 1 over 5. Number 4 is 1 over 3. Number 5 is negative 3. Number 6 is 0.954. Okay, so moving on to the next set of problems. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 more problems. Okay, so here's the directions for the next one. And this is learning how to approximate. It's pretty... You can say that this is the most difficult part. This is what most people found difficult. Okay, so let me write down the directions. Using log base 2 of 5, approximately 2.322, and log base 2 of 35 equals approximately 5.129. Approximate the following. Okay, so these are the directions you want to have written down. Using log base 2 of 5, approximately 2.322, and log base 2 of 35, approximately 5.129, approximate the following. So, the very first problem would be log base 2 of 25 equals. So this is what you have to solve, and you cannot use a calculator, but you need to use these approximations that I gave you in the directions. So I don't know if you kind of get what you're supposed to do or not, but here's what we did. So you have log base 2 of 5, and to get 25, to make this a 25, you would just have to square this, right? So what you could do is log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of 5. Because what you're trying to do is make this, you want this to be 25, but you have 5. So you're going to have log base 2, 5 times 5. That's what you want to do to get the 25. And going back to our product property, the very first property we learned, log base 2 of 5 times 5 is just log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of 5. So, and when the exponents are the same, when the bases are the same, you add the exponents, I think. But basically, I think you'll figure it out because you're smarter than me. But log base 2 of 5 plus log base 2 of 5. So you know that log base 2 of 5 is 2.322. So then you have 2.322 plus 2.322. And then you add those two together and you get 4.644 approximately. So that is how you get log base 2 of 25. So I'll kind of keep it here so maybe you can see my steps and see what we're saying. Now there's a lot. He said there's a lot of ways to do all of them. So if you like discover a new way and you get the same answer and it's shorter, go for that way. Okay, so the next problem is number 8. And the problem is log base 2 of 7 equals. So this is what you're trying to solve for, using again the approximations that we wrote down in the directions. And you have 35 and you're trying to make it a 7. So 35 divided by 5 is 7. So you can say log base 2 of 7 equals log base 2 of 35 over 5. And this is quotient property, if you remember that from earlier. Oh, and up here we said it's product property. Wow, my handwriting sucks, sorry. So that is quotient property. And what you have now is log base 2 of 7 equals log base 2 of 35 minus log base 2 of 5. Because remember quotient property, the quotient